It says new cursed items, ghost identity changes, and more. Welcome back. We've got some news for you. Several sightings have been noted of cursed objects and locations where a ghost is hunting. Gonna go in a little. These must be the cause of ghosts being trapped there. You might be able to use these to your advantage, but be careful. We don't know what they're capable of. We've also had reports of a strange new ghost type. Cool. Cursed possessions. Several new items have been added. The cursed possessions. Each location will feature one of 6 items randomly chosen at the start of each contract. So we'll have a new one of these 6 things will be on each level. There are several spawn points for each item, so get searching. Cursed possessions trade sanity for information, but be warned, using these items can cause an additional negative effect. So think carefully if you want to anger the ghost for the rest of the investigation. Personally, probably not, but I'm going to today for sure. So we got the music box. Reports show paranormal entities singing along to this haunting melody. Don't get too close or you may get a nasty surprise. Okay. Tortured voodoo doll. Force a pin into the doll to trigger a reaction from the ghost, but you may lose more than you gain. So, sounds a little cryptic, but okay. Haunted mirror. A visible portal into the spectral realm. Dare you peer inside to find the ghost's room? That sounds interesting. So it like shows you the ghost room, I guess? It's like a Harry Potter mirror. Summoning circle. Risk your life by summoning the ghost and trapping it temporarily. Don't stay too long. It'll break free eventually. Okay. So I wonder if it like instantly hunts you afterwards or something. Tarot cards. A deck of 10 random cards, each with a unique mystical property. So that's interesting. I really am wondering how those work and like what each of the cards do. Like if you pull like a certain card, does it like give the ghost a certain buff or like weakness based on what the card is? And like how long does that last? Things like that. That's interesting. And then the Ouija board, classic. Ouija board is now classed as a cursed possession and has received new visuals. You must now say goodbye to finish talking with a ghost on the Ouija board or else. That's pretty interesting to me. I wonder what happens if you don't say goodbye. The Ouija board is no longer guaranteed on Nightmare due to the new cursed possessions and ghost identity changes. The Ouija board will no longer have a chance to fail questions. The Ouija board will no longer play an additional sound when spelling double letters. Oh, okay. That's a small change, but cool. The total number of Ouija board spawn points has been reduced on prison, asylum, and high school. I mean, to be honest, I don't know where it spawns on any of those maps anyways, but that's cool if I ever want to get more serious about like going through those, because there's a lot of places where it could spawn seemingly right now, or before. You can read more information in the journal under the new items, cursed possessions section. Okay, we'll have to do that. Ghost identities. Nightmare has been a successful addition to Phasmophobia, but we've all found some ghosts are just too hard to identify with only 2 evidences. Yeah, that's what I have heard. We never intended for Nightmare to be a guessing game, so to combat this, some ghost types have received new abilities, passives, and other adjustments to make them feel more in line with their journal descriptions, and most recently added ghosts. Okay, so Shade is the shy ghost, often hiding in plain sight, only showing itself when truly necessary. Poltergeist, the ghost that loves to throw things. Watch out. Whoa. Banshee, the singing siren, luring ghost hunters near and far. The Banshee's rare ability to hunt at any sanity percentage has been moved to the demon. I think that makes sense. That seems like a demon thing anyways. Demon, the most aggressive and dangerous ghost we've ever witnessed. Yeah, I like that change for sure. Jinn, these ghosts love to chase, hide before they see you. Nice. Yeah, so they're the chasing ghosts now because I think they got faster the further away from you they were or something. Hantu, the cold has empowered these ghosts so much, it's starting to show. I wonder what that means. Also, I'm just wondering what that's going to be like on the campsite level. We'll talk about in a second. Mare, the thing that goes bump in the night, thriving in darkness. So that's the ghost that can't turn on lights, so that makes sense. Kind of giving it more of like a nighttime ghost feel. That's cool. Oni, new reports show many more sightings. Maybe these ghosts enjoy the fear in people's eyes. So does that mean that they're just like really like do a lot of ghost events, I guess, maybe? No. That's pretty good. Yokai. Be quiet, you wouldn't want to wake it up. So that was the one that like responded to people's voices, I think. So that's cool. Yuri, masters of insanity, making anyone crazy who comes into contact with them. I wonder if that's like different, like, because currently they like drain your sanity more. I'm wondering if this means that it's like you just are like in a hunt range after you interact with them. That'd be crazy. Ghosts will now use their physical form during hunts. Nice. Instead of shadow or translucent forms. That's awesome. Because honestly, I just felt like anytime I would see a ghost for the longest time, it was just like you didn't actually see him. You saw like kind of like a transparent form of them, or I guess a shadow form. I don't know exactly what the difference is between all of the forms, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be cool to be able to actually see the ghosts more often because they're pretty creepy. So that definitely like that change. All ghost abilities have been adjusted to make them happen more often and more consistently. Nice. So I guess it's just overall they're going to be doing their stuff more often. So we're going to have some active ghosts. So new stuff. For the duration of the holiday period, Maple campsite weather will always be snowing and has received new seasonal decorations. Sounds awesome. That's what I was saying with the Hantu. I was wondering what that's going to do since they're empowered by cold. It's always snowing. It's outside. Sounds intense. The Mimic, the most intriguing ghost type we've ever encountered. More information is available in the journal. Heck yeah. 2 new tabs have been added to the journal for easier navigation, home, and items. Several questions have been added to the Ouija board, such as how did you die? That's cool. Almost every object has had its impact sounds replaced to match its material. Nice. Just more immersive, I think. New sounds have been added for player footsteps while sprinting on different surfaces. That's also cool. Nice immersion change. And all large rugs and floor mats now have collision, which I think is cool because there were a couple times when I would like load into a game and I would be like hunting for the bone, you know, as I do. And like it would be, I would never find it. And there was one time when I like barely saw like part of a bone just like kind of clipping through like a rug. So sometimes I'm thinking that like bones were just like underneath rugs and you couldn't see them. So I'm hoping now, that these like rugs have collision. That won't happen anymore. Maybe that's what that's referring to. Changes. Several scripts, Maple campsite assets, and the weather system have been optimized heavily to help with performance. Yay! That's really cool. All ghosts can now throw objects during hunts, similarly to how they currently open doors. That's cool. So I wonder if there's going to be a lot more ghosts just like chucking stuff at you. All ghosts except yokais can now hear your voice from further away. That's cool. I wonder if that just means that like yokais could already hear it from so far away that they didn't need to increase it or something. I don't know. But cool. Because there's sometimes when I feel like I'm just sitting there talking to the spirit box for like a million years and like nothing is happening. Ghost Kit will no longer be able to wander long paths when setting waypoints through walls, e.g. campsite, black tent to storage tents, and will choose another closer waypoint. Okay. Excuse me. You can no longer quickly escape through the exterior doors or gates when a hunt starts. Wait. What does that mean? Okay. So I'm wondering if that is referring to like how when you like can choose like the Ouija board, like when you bring the Ouija board close to the front door and asking a bunch of questions. And then you can like, if the ghost starts hunting, you can kind of like just back out really quick. I wonder if that's what they're talking about or if there's something different. I don't know. That would suck though, because I do that all the time. Apparently I need to worry about saying goodbye when I do that now too. Okay. So the ghost will now always write in a ghost writing book after throwing it, if it's the correct evidence type, except during hunts. Okay. So I guess there must have been instances of the ghost like throwing the book but not writing it even when they were ghost writing. I could see how that would be frustrating. It's like they could pick it up to throw it across the room but not to write in it. Wow, thanks. You must now take interaction photos of the object that was thrown instead of where the object was before the ghost moved it. Okay, well that makes sense because I feel like there were definitely times when I took pictures of like a thrown object and like was not getting anything. Okay. Hunting effects on cameras have been adjusted. I don't know what that means, but interesting. Ghost refreshing fingerprints will now allow you to take an additional photo, e.g. touching the same door twice. That's cool. Sorry, I should be highlighting as I go. Ghost flickering switches will now be based on the distance to the light itself instead of the light switch. Okay, well I guess that's what I always thought it was, so cool. Footstep sounds are now more accurately synchronized with player and ghost movement speed. Okay, cool, because I actually did notice a couple days ago that I was having some weird footsteppy things where I don't know, it was weird. Anyways, the heartbeat sounds volume is now based on the distance from the ghost, getting louder the closer it is. That's cool, because that also kind of just gives you a little bit of an idea of where it is. But nice. Hunting ghost sounds will now fade out instead of abruptly stopping. Also nice. Increase the frequency of paranormal sounds picked up by the parabolic mic. I was talking to CJ, one of the developers in a stream, a Phasmophobia stream the other day, and he mentioned that the paranormal mic, or parabolic mic, excuse me, was getting a buff, and he seemed very excited about it. He did not really say much about what was going on, but that's cool. I might have to try and use that more, because especially maybe on the campsite map, because yeah, thermometer's not going to do much for me in terms of finding where the ghost is there. Fixes. Fixed a bug where the Raichu's weakness was only affecting camcorders and cameras. Nice. Fixed a bug where the hunt duration was being set based on the size of the map you previously played. Never noticed that. Interesting. Fixed a bug where heartbeat sound would play if the ghost was too far away. I have had that happen a couple times, so that's cool. Fixed a bug where sound would muffle if you walked near the cabin balcony door. Okay. Fixed a bug where the escape from the ghost during a hunt objective couldn't be completed. I've had that one. Fixed a bug where several interactions were not giving photo rewards. Definitely had that. Whoops. Fixed a bug where the camera photo could be turned on inside the truck. Okay. Fixed a bug where smash lights could be turned on when toggling the fuse box. Okay, nice. That's funny. Fixed a bug where you could hold lit candles outside in heavy rain. I had noticed that you could do that, but I could never actually get it into the house lit still, so it never was really useful, but that's fine. Fixed a bug where the temperatures inside the campsite toilets were not being set correctly. I would like to know how that was found out, but that's funny. Fixed a bug where the heartbeat sound would play when you were too far away from the ghost. Yeah, I had that. Excuse me. Fixed a bug where you using a second smudge stick within a few seconds of the first wouldn't stop the ghost from killing you. Never had that, but that would suck. Fixed a bug where setting the master volume slider wouldn't always work. Fixed a bug where VR players couldn't hear their own footsteps. Fixed a bug where some curtains didn't have collision, causing a safe spot. Fixed a bug where the model of some lights wouldn't look turned on after it flickered. I had that. Fixed a bug where the shower water and the end suite in Edgefield was spraying the wrong way. I've seen that. That's funny. Fixed several bugs where certain map UI and player icons were rotated incorrectly. Fixed several bugs where photo rewards were being given when they shouldn't be. Fixed several floating books in the high school. Fixed several safe spots in prison. Fixed several fans in asylum having 2 sets of fan blades. And fixed several rare visual issues in Willow and Ridgeview. And then it just says, happy hunting. If you experience any issues or want to give feedback, please join the Discord there. Nice. So, and I actually did see when I opened the game, you probably won't be able to see, but they did release another like hot fix right afterwards, 0.5.0.1, and they had 4 things on there. I'll just read them. It said, fixed a bug where the mimic had a 20% chance to spawn. It is now double the chance of other ghosts. Fixed a bug where you couldn't take a photo of the maple lamp post fingerprints. Fixed a bug where the cursed possessions breaking would increase hunt duration significantly in multiplayer. And fixed a bug where the VR players couldn't see other VR players. Okay. Cool.